You're live. Oh, we're live. Hey, Betty, we're live. We're all on TV. Here, clickbait. Oh, clickbait. Cute doggies, cute doggies. We're in the cute doggy world. Anyway, hey, good morning. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. I am Greg, Mester Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And guess what day it is today? It's Fortune Cookie Friday. Somebody wants a cookie. She's like, I get cookies today, Dad, don't I? Yeah, but you can't eat them. You ate a whole bag of it again yesterday. She did. She found it. I don't know how. I think the cat knocks over the fortune cookies, and then Betty goes eats them. Anyway, hey, we're off topic today. Today's topic is large backlogs versus small backlogs, and which is better and why, and some ideas. At least my opinion on it, because I see a lot of people think, oh, we should have a massive backlog. We never get it all done. So we're going to talk about that. And this is 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg, Mester Scrum Master and Agile Coach. Popes has a major fortune. Oh, there you go. Thank you. There's a rising card. See, the poopies. See, get the hits. Anyway, so, and what do we talk about Scrum and Agile in a tactical and practical way, right? Because we want you to get value to your customer without working some crazy hours, working all weekends and late on Fridays, and having a good time, right? And get home to family and friends so you can hang out with your pups and your friends and your kids and your neighbors and your significant others. Anyway, so today we're going to have a little fun. We're going to do Fortune Cookie Friday. Yay! So what in here we're going to later in the episode, oh God, here comes another cat dog. Agile accountants have put a message in the fortune cookie, and we have to read the fortune cookie and apply it to whatever we're talking about, or Agile, Scrum, or who knows, right, Jerry? Jerry's now coming over here too. Anyway, so difference between large and small. So if you go look at people's backlogs, and I've seen thousands of backlogs because as an Agile enterprise coach, I have worked with practically probably over almost 100 teams now, and they all have different ones, and some have small backlogs and some have large, and some just have a lot of points in the work and everything. But the problem is, here's the thing: when you look at a large backlog, look at your own list of things you got to do. Like my list of things to do is huge. How do you keep track of all that? You can't, right? And this leads you spend way too much time trying to figure out what the hell did we do? What's next? How do we reprioritize? Hey, we're not going to get all this stuff in the sprint. Which customers are got to talk to and say what, right? And also it's the fact that people just feel like it's a waterfall of water just coming down on them and dumping on them, and they're never going to get their work done. So I guess I'm leading into what I think. I think smaller backlogs are better for managing what you need to do. And this is the beauty of Scrum, right? People don't get this. People are like, oh, it's all about velocity. No, it's not necessarily about velocity. It's about getting stuff done, right? And what is achievable and manageable and communicating that. When in Scrum is designed to handle complex problems. Lots of stuff, lots of things in the kitty trying to get stuff done. One way it does it is by creating sprints. Small time blocks for you to do work. Is the idea to fill that time box up with a million things? No. Scrum is designed in such a way that you don't want to have a lot of things in that sprint, and you just want to manage that in that period. So having less items in your smaller time box, like 2 weeks time box, that you can manage. Let's say you have a team. I have my whiteboard. I do have a whiteboard. Looky. I have a whiteboard. Miracle. Anyway, if you have a team of, I hope this pen works now. The question, will the pen work? I have a team of 10 people. 10 people, right? And I'm going to say I got 5 developers and 5 testers, right? Someone tests it, someone verifies that I did it. And you can have 10 developers and you just have someone else test what you did, make sure it works the right way. Some places are like, oh, we're just going to do more test our own code, which is a big mistake, by the way. So if I had 10 people, right, let's say I have 20 items in my backlog. 20 items. first, let's say 40 items. And I'm gonna do a 2-week sprint. So if I have a 20 item, means I have 10 items in week 1 and week 2 for a 20 item backlog. I have 10 items. And the 40 item in week 1, I have 20 items. In week 2, I have 20. Check this out, right? If I have 5 people that are working on it, let's say they were all dev. Let's say it was 10, but I'm going to just go with 5. If I have 5, that means I have 2 a day because there's 5 days in a week, right? 5 days in week, right? So 5 days, so that's 2 per day. And what's nice about the 2 per day, and when we say that, is that you get to hand off to the other person too. So it's 2 people working on it. So with 5 developers, I'm going to develop 2 things per day. Okay. If I have 20, right? If I have 20 items in my backlog, now an item, you worry about points. I'm just talking about items, right? If I have 20 and I have 5 days, right? I got to do 4 per day. What's more achievable? The 2 per day or the 4 per day? I'm going with the 2. With 2, I know I can get it done. At least I get a morning and afternoon. So if I did 1 in the morning and do one and hand it off to the tester in the afternoon, and do 1 in the afternoon, hand that off to the tester next morning, it keeps the flow going. If I had to do 4 per day, I'm not going to put out as good a quality work. Okay. So this is why you want to have a smaller backlog. You got to break it down. What does that come up to per day? Are you going to really get 2 things done per day? Look at your own self. Are we getting more than 2 things done per day? I don't know. The things we get done that are more than 2 are very simple, right? But as far as building a product and getting the customer, it's hard to get that, right? We're not talking about sales. We're not talking about that. So, hey, Aaron, I figured it was you. I got a comment from him. So that's the idea on that, right? So if it's too big a backlog, you're not going to get it done. So don't make a big backlog in that small period. And you just saw with 5 developers, you get 2 per day. That's reasonable. If you got 40 items in your backlog, so think of those teams, because I've seen a lot of teams that have more than 40. I haven't seen a team that actually had 1,400 items in their sprint backlog. Now, what they were doing is they're carrying stuff over, and it just made their whole board a mess. So they're spending more time trying to figure out what the hell they needed to work on next versus actually doing work. So, anyway, so stoked to see you live. Okay, thanks, Aaron. So that's just something to think about, right? So that I just want to share with you today because I see so many teams make the mistake. They spend too much time on these giant backlogs. And they really need to whittle them down. Or split the teams in 2 teams or something. I don't know. It's just too big. Anyway, guess what, Betty? It's Fortune Cookie Friday. Yay! It's time for the cookie. Time for the cookie. Okay, look, I gotta read the cookie first. Let me open this. So, an Agile accountant had wrapped a message in this fortune cookie. It's in plastic and inside a cookie. So it's double sealed. So we have no idea what it says. So, however, I figured something out. You know, everybody's like, oh, let's get the error. Now, remember how we didn't have a note one time? So at least with the cracks and stuff, I can see if there's a note in it this time. So, all right, Betty, stop it. You can tell I have a friend here who wants a cookie. So here's what the cookie says. Jerry's about ready to bark at the cat. Jerry, don't bark at the cat. Where are you? Oh, he's so defensive. Anyway, okay. Here's what the fortune cookie says. It says, many pleasurable and memorable adventures are in store for you. So I'm going to go a little different twist. So here it is. Here's what the fortune cookie says today. If you can read that. So many pleasurable and memorable adventures are in store for you. Part of the mission of our show is to get you home to family and friends so you can have fun. By not overcomplicating your backlog, you're going to get your work done and you go home. You're not spending hours trying to reorganize that priority. If there's only 20 items in the backlog that you're going to get it done over 2 weeks, that is manageable. 40, 100, 1,400 items in a 2-week backlog is not manageable. It just ain't going to happen. It's just too much. Too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen. Can't be done. You're not going to be able to go home and have fun. Okay. So if you have a smaller backlog and you manage it that way, you're going to have many pleasurable and memorable adventures that are going to be in store for you, because you're going to have time to enjoy your life outside of work. So, and you can enjoy your work. You're not like hustling every time and thinking you're going crazy to make all those things, all those promises you made to the customers. So with that, we're going to go with that today. Please give us a thumbs up. My daughter she actually did break the bell. Oh, geez. She broke the bell. Guess there's no bell. Ring the bell twice. Give us a thumbs up. And I got to give a cookie to Betty. So with that, I'm going to log off and go to my next meeting, right? We got a meeting. You want a cookie though? All right. So here we go. There's a cookie. I got a piece of cookie. I got to take a picture of it though for Instagram. Here. Betty, want a cookie? 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 Come here. Cookie. Oh, missed it. Come here. Sit up. Come here and get up. Ugh. There we go. Hold on. Ow. Bit my finger off. All right. You'll have a great Friday. Enjoy.